in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, Taijuan Walker. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Righty delivers. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Brandon Drury to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. 0-1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Well, showed a lot of promise early on, but dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency. But over the last couple of seasons has really found it. Like the way that he commands that two-seam fastball. You don't see a whole lot of guys using that pitch as much as they used to, but he's got a good thing working with it.
That's to third. Rendon tosses across to first. Just got him on that one. Here's Mike Trout. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's in there. And the count 1-1. One out and a runner at second. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses. Ball two. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Two down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Angels strand 1, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia and getting to start, Lucas Giolito.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Bottom of the first, here's Trey Turner. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. And now it's Alec Bohm. That one's in there, 0-1. Here's a fun fact on Lucas Giolito. He and his former high school teammate Max Fried both will take a scouting report the night before their start and then go through it by playing MLB The Show. And the 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Righty to the plate. Caught him looking for the K. Bryce Harper to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Left-hand hitter waits. Started to swing, held up.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
The next offering misses. And it's a full count. A little roller up along first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Went deep in the ball game last night. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Now the 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
1-1.
So now 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout makes the grab, and that's the inning. Phillies strand one. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Jared Walsh. The pitch. And ball one. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering way upstairs. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
That's the ball.
Fergalicious.
3-1.
The 3-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Got a full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Gio Urshela to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
And the righty deals. Now a pop-up on the infield. Harrison flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Batting seven. The right fielder.
Now here is Vinny Perez. First pitch, and he just misses. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Taylor Ward. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 0-1. Ripped on the ground to second. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now here is MJ Melendez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
At the belt and fires.
Yeehaw.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back. Right through there, got him. Good job of damage control right there. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. And a strike in there. Here's your 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Sends it to Walsh. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down. Phillies down a run. That misses the zone. 1-1. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Slapped foul.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts on that one.
Bounce back to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now Josh Harrison. First pitch just misses. The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. A little bit low.
Nope. Ball. 3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner taking base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Next to hit, Ethan Wilson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Rendon, the lead runner out at second. Harrison at first, 1 gone. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him! 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Leach stands in for the Phillies. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And strike 2.
2-2 is the count.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. Out towards left center. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the third inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, number 94. Walker back to work. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Drury. That one ripped. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. His 31st home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike. He's 0 for 1. Trout in his 13th season, 31 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The wind of the pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. First offering misses the mark. Just off the inside edge.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one hooked foul. Kicks and deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 2-2. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His 31st home run of the season. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Walsh measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind to kick the pitch. That one to first. Hoskins handles the chance. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela steps in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him. That's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Trey Turner now. That one fouled off. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and fires. Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2. And misses inside.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Bohm. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Way high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch
No,
misses.
that's the ball.
2-1. And he deals. That's in there. 2-2 now. goes down looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Here's Harper now. Sliced hard but foul. Harper, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2. That's inside.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 4-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the right fielder, Vinny Perez. And a pitch. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one ripped, but foul.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Back to right. Harper makes the play, and there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that's in there for strike 1. Inside, just missed. And there's a ball. Here's a 2-1. Foul ball there. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
One out, runner at second. Here's the catcher, M.J. Melendez. Caught looking his first time up. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
0-2 now. Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
And next for L.A., number 94. In the air, foul off first. Hoskins puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Angels leave one, but they lead it 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And that one is lifted in the air. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch in the dirt, ball one. Schwarber leads off second with nobody out. To the right side. Sends it to Walsh. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The third baseman, number 6.
Now it's Anthony Rendon. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And a good eye there.
That's out.
The pitch. That one's in there, and a count 1-1. There's the strike. The 1-2. Chop to third. And he grabs it in foul ground. And the pitch. Just misses with that one. One away with a runner at third. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. Oh, he throws it away. Two outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs. Fly ball to right. Perez on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. Angels 4 and the Phillies 1. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Drury. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Righty to the plate.
1-2.
Activity in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon up and loosening in the pen. Soto getting loose as well. That's down and in. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Drury into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Taijuan Walker departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Nick Nelson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So a man aboard, and next for the Angels, Mike Trout. And a foul ball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's a big power threat, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and he just misses. Runner leads away at second. Now one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Good eye right there. And he walked him.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, one out. And now Jared Walsh. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Drury over at second. Ohtani over at first with one away. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Check swing, and that's a ball. And that one wrapped foul. Two now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside, and the count is filled up. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Gio Urshela, and it's fouled away. Two outs. In the air on the infield. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Ethan Wilson. The wind and the pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a drive. Perez going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Yeah, the batter now, Ryan Leach. In there, and it's 0-1. Next one misses. Ball one. Slow roller to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Trey Turner at the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Saying he's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field, and one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
The 1-1. In the air out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Perez throws to second. In there. That's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now it's the DH, Alec Bohm, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. Makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And now the right fielder, Vinny Perez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Perez, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 1-0. They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Righty delivers. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
On the ground to short. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The catcher, number 1, MJ Melendez.
Here's the Angels catcher, MJ Melendez. And first offering is fouled off. Melendez goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. And fouled off. Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Right-handed reliever.
That's a ball. 2-2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the shortstop, number 94. 1 for 3. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. First pitch just misses. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. The 1-0. This one popped up right side. Walsh has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the righty deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got it by him for the K. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And there's the strike. And that's through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the dirt. Gets to it on to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First offering misses the mark.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Hoskins, the runner at first with two gone. And the right-hander deals. Perez flying after this one. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. That's towards center. Trout on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. Phillies strand one. They're down 5-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Connor Brogdon.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Brandon Drury getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swung on, belted. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases, his second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Trout. First offering, and it just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Moore, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And here it comes. And that's down and away.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Ohtani stands in now, looks at that one inside. He's already homered in this game. Next pitch downstairs, and now 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
2-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-2 gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's going to be Jared Walsh.
Ball.
That's off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
The pitch. Check swing.
Ball.
No appeal. And that's ball 2. At the belt and fires. In there at the knees. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Crushed to right, and that one's going to lead the park. Out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. In a 3-2 count, you got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
New pitcher on now, Andrew Bellotti.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So up next, Gio Urshela. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's a slider for that's out to center field. Wilson has this one sized up, and that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's 7-1. Back after this on the show. Back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Moore.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Here comes a pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Harrison started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Next pitch misses way outside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ward settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 35.
So digging in, Ethan Wilson.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a pitch. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
And now the lefty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ward drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
The catcher, number 9.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Leach. In there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 7-1. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Vinny Perez. The pitch. Just missed. Next offering upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Gregory Soto up and throwing. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. And that one is inside.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Good eye right there. The 1-0. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here is M.J. Melendez. That one drifts inside.
1-0.
No outs, runners at first and second. And there's a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, up and throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
At the plate, number 94. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The 0-1. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Righty delivers. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Angels strand 1, and they're on top 7-1. Trevor Rosenthal gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads, because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's Turner now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The pitch. And that's a little bit high. And the righty deals. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch misses inside. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Stepping in, Alec Bohm. And that's in there for strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Turner at first, 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Harper tries to check his swing. Now look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1-0.
And the 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair. Around second is Turner. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And here is Rhys Hoskins. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. The pitch. And that's too high.
That's a ball. 2-0.
And a strike on the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one in there across the letters.
Count is full.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
Base is full, 2 gone. And digging in for Philadelphia, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2. That's in there. Strike 1. Two outs. Bases are full. Up the middle. Sends it to Walsh. That takes care of Rendon. And that is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Drury. And the right-hander back to work. And ball 1. Bilotti, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front. But just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Trout, the base runner at first with 1 out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Man at first. And next for L.A., Jared Walsh.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Rips that one to right. Harper makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Angels 7 and the Phillies 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison. And a pitch. That's through there for a strike. Chapman, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the lefty with the 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now for the Phillies, Ethan Wilson. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
At the belt and fires. That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Ryan Leach, the next to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Second and third here. 1 away. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Two on, 1 out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
So Turner reaches base, and this is a guy with good speed.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now Alec Bohm. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. That's inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one missing inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ward ranging back. Gone! Grand slam! He unloads on that one. His 9th homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-5.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Here's Bryce Harper. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Bobby Ritson.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 19, Bobby Ritson.
And ball one to the right fielder. The 1-1. That's down and in.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Upstairs.
That's the ball. 1-0.
That misses the zone. 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
3-0 down. And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hoskins in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
So now 1-2 to Reese. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Can't glove it cleanly.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Bryson Stott.
Number 5.
So 2 on with 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Anthony Rendon. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Aaron Loop.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
In there for strike 1. Two outs.
Ball out.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.